This game is legitimately crazy, and I'm not this is not clickbait. Like, I had 1 second left on the clock, and I ended up checkmating my opponent. Now let's go over the game because this is something else. This is really something else. Let's review what happened. Okay. E4, E5. I'm a Scandinavian player is what I do. So we transpose into a Caro-Kann. This happens to me all the time. People push the pawn. So when people push, instead of taking, this is a Caro-Kann-esque position, or you could call it like a French defense. I think it resembles a Caro-Kann more than the French. Um, so the best move was to block with the bishop. I develop the knight because I want to maintain control of the center. He develops F3. I pin on G4 with my light squared bishop, and then he plays H3, kicking out my bishop. So I remembered in this position that the best move was to take, but I don't always play the best move. I think I was more comfortable with him messing his pawn structure up and castling, so it would create long-term weaknesses. So whatever, he goes after my bishop, and I just slide to G6, and then he plays D5. So I started these lines. It's not the best move because he could just block with his knight, which he does. And I play bishop here. So my thought process was, I'm gonna pin this knight here. He can't take me with his knight because he's pinned from my queen. So if he moves his knight by any chance he forgets, then I'm gonna just take his rook. That was why I did all this over here. He unpins with D2, which is dark square bishop. I take, and then he takes. So we are in a Mexican standoff right now. So he's threatening a fork, which is very dangerous. And I think the only chance I have is to just go back and stop everything from happening. Because if I don't go back, he's going to fork my king and take my rook, and it's just all hell's going to break loose. I'm technically losing from this position. So he moves back, and I get my queen back to attack his bishop, and then he plays a blunder. Now I don't remember if this caused me to win, but the okay. So the best move here was to take, right. I didn't play this, so it's take. And then I take back, yeah, mhm. Okay, now I see it all because everything's all connected. I didn't play these lines, I played wrong. So, I attacked his queen, and he takes my bishop, and I think everything's just even from this point out. So, I knew something was up there. So, it was the fact that the bishop could slide back and take back on C6, which would have kept me at an advantage, but that's not what happened in the game. Okay, so now we're just in a big trade war. I'm losing. Not by much, but I am losing. My opponent has a decent advantage right now, but it's not, the game's not unplayable. So now I want to get my knight out. I play E6, A5, attacking my queen. I slide back to D7, D6, getting his knight into the game. And then I finally am able to castle. I get my knight to E7, and now we're just playing mostly even. He's winning by 1 point, but at my level, winning by 1 point does not matter. It just doesn't most of the time. Okay, D5. Now he's bringing his rook to a semi-open file. Um, I needed to get rid of this pawn. This pawn is very annoying. So by undermining it with the move F6 allows me to do that, but I should have taken with this, and this big exchange should have happened. Instead, he just gets out of the way with his queen, and then I go to attack his queen and his bishop. So I'm like, right, well, they're both defended. I might as well get rid of this bishop because if we're not going to trade here, then I'm going to just take it. So I do. I finally get rid of the bishop, retrade. This apparently is a mistake. I thought I was winning here with this move. It looked like it's the right move. But now I'm winning by a little bit. Now I'm winning by a lot. Now I'm winning by 3 points. So the wrong move, the best move was to bring my rook over here because he would have no other moves. This position gets very complex. Gets very complex here. So I was looking to get this pawn. That was the big idea. So this does not happen. But that was the main idea of this position. I was doubling up to get rid of it. But I should have done that now, but I saw this fork right here. If I didn't play, let me see what would happen. I think I miscalculated this because the best move was to just take the pawn straight up. I saw this, I got nervous. Now I'm getting low on time, so all my decisions are not going to be the best. I attack his queen. He attacks my rook. Doesn't really do much because both rooks see each other and they're defending each other, so that's not really a threat. and I decide to apply more pressure to this pawn, considering the queen is defending it. I figured adding another attacker would help, but it does not. He also defends here, and then I'm able to double my rooks up in this file. So this is where things get really crazy. This gets really crazy at this point out. Right now, I triple up here. I had ideas of sacrificing my rook. He's able to defend it. So now I push forward with h5. I'm totally weakening the king side. I'm like, all right, I'm coming into attack. So now I'm threatening mate over here or mating possibilities. He gives check. The best move was to just get out of the way, but taking the rook, I guess, is fine because I am still winning. We take, and now my idea starts playing out. And here, this is where I have a minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. I give check. He slides away to f1. I play h3 check, and now the king is escaping. So I'm starting to panic. I'm like, oh no, king is escaping. How am I going to win this game? I got to do something really, really drastic. I got to do something really accurate. I can't. I had to play super accurate right now. And there's so many moves that can totally mess my position up, and they can because he gets in with his queen, and the pawn right here on f6. This pawn is a nightmare. It's not good, but he plays the wrong move, and I'm able to escape. I get out of the way, and I'm still winning. So his king escapes to the back file. I give check. What am I supposed to do? There's no check stuff. There's no check stuff. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get rid of the rooks. We get rid of the rooks. I give check. Oh no, what happened? I pressed the wrong button. Where was I? Oh my goodness. I lost my position. Okay. We were right here. All right. So from this position, I had no moves. I said, let's trade the queens. We get the queens off the board. We do. And now I'll have a pass pawn. I have two pass pawns. Two of them. Two of them. I have 18 seconds left on the clock. I'm pushing, 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 pushing. I promote. Now I'm just totally winning. 14 seconds left. I see no checks. So I say, okay, I'm going to make another queen. And now I have mate and five on the board. And by the miracle of God, by the miracle of God, I don't know if it was muscle memory. I don't know what happened from me doing puzzles. I play all the best moves in order to checkmate the king. 4 seconds left on the clock. 1 second, 1.8 seconds left. I deliver checkmate. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. I was sweating. I was like, I don't want to lose the game. I don't lose the game. I didn't end up losing. So I'm gonna win a streak right now. I'm almost in the upper 1200s. It's feeling really good. I'm playing very, very good chess. I'm not overextending myself. I'm not overplaying. I'm not playing when I'm exhausted. I'm only playing when I'm in a good mood and I feel like I'm ready to play chess. Because I know at this level the positions get more complex and I want my brain to work, so I'm not like spamming games. Like I'm taking my time and I'm making sure that the games that I'm playing are very controlled. Like am I I'm not a grandmaster, like I always say. I'm not looking to play like Stockfish. I don't care. I'm not gonna play like Stockfish. I just as long as I'm playing good, that'll give me an edge of my opponents because as long as my mental state is good and I'm feeling good, that will lead me and also lead you to winning more games. So that's what I've been doing. Hopefully, I will hit 1300 by some point next week. And then onwards up to 14, 1500. So we'll see what happens. All right, yeah, this is a crazy game. I wanted to share it with you guys, but I was literally like the skin of my teeth, almost lost. All right, if you like these videos, please like and subscribe. There is much more to come. I make a video every single day. I hope you join me on my journey to 1500 and beyond. Right now, that's where we're at. We're only going to 1500 because that's as far as I could see, and that's like the peak of my skill level right now. But where I'm at, I think that's very obtainable, and I think this will be the year that I do it. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow.